Okay, afternoon everyone. All ready at the back there? Yeah, okay. James, you want to kick us off for Sky?
Hi, afternoon, Graham.
Afternoon.
Manchester United clearly have one eye on the Europa League final, probably more than one eye really, and have rotated plenty in the league of late in recent weeks. Does that give you a bit more of an advantage going to this one on Sunday, do you think? I mean, you have like a slightly weakened side, obviously playing last night.
Well, we have no idea how Manchester United will approach the game. It's a Premier League game at Old Trafford. It's always complicated there. So we have to focus on ourselves, clearly. It's the only thing that we can control. Our performance, to go there and to try and get the 3 points, of course. Results-wise, we're in a sort of a difficult moment. So we want to try and win. And it doesn't matter about the opponent because we can't do anything about what they do.
Fair enough. You've got a good record though against Manchester United. Unbeaten in your last three, I understand. You also won at Old Trafford last time you were Brighton manager, August 2022, I think. So got good memories playing against United, Manchester United, haven't you?
Well, recently, I think so. Yeah, but it's a new team, a new club, new context. You don't get anything for what you've done in the past, unfortunately. We have to start again. The players have responded really well again this week, trained really well. Had a good session today, so we're looking forward to the game.
What have you made of the job that Ruben Amorim's done? Obviously, hugely, difficult job going in there, big pressure cooker. You've had a similar experience at Chelsea yourself. What do you think of the job that he's done there?
Well, like you say, it's a tough job to go in when he did. We've got multiple challenges. I think the club is in a position where there's lots of change. And I think credit to Manchester United and the supporters there. They've supported him for a difficult spell. I think you need that, of course. And he's in the final now, so a great opportunity to have a fantastic season in the end. So that would be my observation from afar.
There's been an announcement from the club about a few players leaving, Ings, Cresswell, Coufal and Fabianski all moving on. A word on them, Graham, and the contribution they've had to the football club?
Well, as the statement said, an amazing contribution. Part of a really successful period for the club. They've conducted themselves impeccably. Certainly from my time here, I can only speak highly of them. They've been fantastic professionals on and off the pitch. Really good people that have had a fantastic career, and we obviously wish them well in the next stage of their career.
Charlie?
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Just talking about players, has a decision been made on Michail Antonio's future? Can you say anything about his future?
No. I think whenever we have something to say, we announce it. I think Michail's it's a unique situation with him in terms of how he's recovering from his injury. He's doing fantastically well. We'll support him with that, and that's the main thing at the moment.
With the run that West Ham have been on lately, have you felt the need to change anything, maybe tactics, how you're doing your training sessions, maybe even putting into a diary a team bonding session? Have you done anything like that lately?
Well, you're always looking. Your job is always to analyse and to look and see how you can improve and what you can do differently. At the same time, sometimes the result is the result, and you can end up chasing your tail if you're not too careful, because sometimes there's things that you've done well that you need to keep doing, and as I said, trying to improve in the things that didn't go so well. One thing you can say about this league is that the margins are so tight. You can see how competitive it is, but no one's getting away from the fact that we're disappointed from the season and how we are and where we're at. But we have to put that aside for the moment until we play the game on Sunday and hopefully go there with a good performance and a good points return.
You talked about the contribution of the 4 players who are set to leave this summer. What has been the contribution of Jarrod Bowen off the pitch in particular? I interviewed him after the draw against Spurs, and he said fingers have been pointed at him at times this season. He doesn't shy away from the responsibility that he has. He says everyone's working really hard, everyone's really looking forward to the last couple of games, really want to win. What has his contribution been off the pitch as a captain amongst the players? What have you seen from him?
Well, I think he takes responsibility. He's honest. He's like a quiet leader, I would say. Leads by example. Does his best every day. Isn't one that rants and raves, but when he speaks with authority, he speaks with intelligence. So he has the respect of everybody at the club, on and off the pitch, I would say. So he's been a pleasure for me to work with.
In terms of the defence, I know you've been asked about sort of the improvement that you've made in terms of the defensive record before you came in to now. We are obviously seeing late goals being conceded by the team last week. Obviously, it was that moment really trying to get max. Have you seen those moments beginning to sort of affect the confidence of your defenders in any way?
No, not really. I mean, it's part of football. It can happen. We had the mistake. It's a mistake against Tottenham. I think we played well defensively. We were solid. We were good, but a mistake can happen, and you concede. That's the level. Against Brighton, we concede 2 potential goal of the season candidates. Certainly, the last one. If you have that shot 100 times, you're probably not scoring it too many times. But that's just life. That's how it is. You have to go through these moments, and as I've said before, what we're going through now, it gives us great information. It gives us a foundation to go forward. It gives us a chance to know exactly what we need to do to change the dynamic and to move forward, and that's really exciting.
And finally, in terms of team news, any fresh injuries to...
No, Edson Alvarez is back. He's had a issue with his back, had an injection a few days ago, so that's good. He's back in the squad. Apart from that, nothing, no new injuries.
I said finally, I will ask one more.
Okay.
It was about Lucas Paqueta, because obviously he was quite emotional on the pitch on Sunday after I think he was booked before he took him off. Have you spoken to him this week at all about that emotional reaction and you felt the need to do that?
Well, no, I mean, nothing special. Sometimes the conversation I have with the players are private, you know. But he's just he's someone that cares a lot. He's going through a lot, of course, and I think we understand that. We support him, and he's fine.
Okay, cameras on.